I remember the words coming out of my mouth saying, like, God, there is no way you created me to be talked to be treated this way, and there has to be so much more because I'm not okay right now. There was a boy my sophomore year of high school that I just had the biggest crush on in the world. He seemingly just had it all together, like he was a star football player, he came from a good Christian family, he got good grades, like he was cute, everybody loved him. And when he like started taking interest in me, I was thrilled. But the more and more he would talk to me, there was just a lot of things that weren't okay about it, but I was very blind to it. He would only want to talk to me very late at night, and he definitely didn't care at all about who I was as a person, and he was never interested in how my day was or what I thought about things or what my interests were, what my dreams were, what my faith was like. Like, he was just very focused on like the physical aspects of what he liked about me. It got very shallow and very objectifying to the point where our only interactions were him late at night telling me all these like things about me and asking for pictures and for sexual favors. I had to impress him that since he liked me, that I had to do whatever he really asked for. You know, he would be asking for pictures and telling me every physical feature he loves about me Christmas Eve, but then on Christmas didn't want to say Merry Christmas. He would tell me not to smile, and that I remember crying all night because I thought my smile wasn't good enough. He still would tell me things like that he might want to date me, or that he could see us getting together, like for real. And to be the girl who the guy doesn't want to put outwardly, like known, like he didn't want anyone to know that he was talking to me, that these conversations were happening. That was so demeaning. The rest of me is not worth getting to know. It was all physical. There was never anything emotional that someone desired from me. And I felt so empty and so just like I didn't even understand my identity anymore, because once I really believed that I wasn't worth getting to know, I mean, I wasn't even working on me anymore because I just figured it didn't matter. After I had this kind of wake up moment, I've noticed just in gaining the courage and the boldness to talk about this experience that a lot of other girls are going through the same thing. Our culture has made it okay for boys to say this stuff, for boys to ask for this stuff, and simply just like, oh, boys will be boys. But that's not okay. That's not what we should settle for. That's not what we should allow. You cannot allow yourself to be treated and to be made felt that way, because it is just a whirlwind of destruction. This pattern of being justified by others and others' actions and what others think about you only leads to you trying to find life in earthly things and what's around you. And it's so empty. You're not going to find it. We need girls, especially high school girls, to be educated enough to understand when they are being objectified, when they are being manipulated, and when they are being used, and when they're going to start going down this path. Because if we could change that, that's such a game changer. It's so crucial that we understand and can identify sexual harassment not only as a physical action, but it can be done through technology today. It can be done from the comfort of your house and someone else's house. It is, but it's still the same. You're still gonna get the exact same effect. It's demeaning, it's not okay, and we have to go directly to the source and educate high school girls so that they can pinpoint what is and isn't okay, what is and isn't normal and healthy when it comes to relationships and talking to boys, and being able to identify when a line is crossed and when someone is manipulating you and sexually harassing you, whether that be in person or over the phone or spreading rumors. We have to shift this so that it's not the norm. It can't be okay. It can't be boys will be boys. It has to be that this isn't okay. We have to have women who set an example as walking this earth confidently and boldly, knowing that they are worth it, worth getting to know, worth being sought after, and only their heart and only their personality. Men have to teach boys how and how not to treat girls. It has to be a shift in the way we view how boys and girls act and treat each other and compliment each other. If I could go back and give this spiel to me before I started talking to this boy, before I had this huge crush on him, I couldn't even imagine just where my self-worth would have been in the midst of high school and how great that would have been.